Okay, let's see if we can attack this problem with Susan and Monica and Ruth. I have rearranged the problem just a little bit so it's a little bit easier for me to understand. It says Susan and Monica have $186 altogether. And then Monica and Ruth have $372 altogether. And we notice there's one connection there between the two Monicas. It's the same Monica. And then Ruth has 4 times as much as Susan. And then the question is, how much does Susan have? Okay. Let's first draw a picture to show Susan and Monica together. And see if we can make this make some kind of sense. Okay, so we'll do... Let's make that be Susan and Monica. And we don't know how much Susan has or how much Monica has. So just as a guess right now, I'm just going to draw a line here. And we'll say that this is Susan and this is Monica. And together they have $186. Okay, now we need to show Monica and Ruth. Now normally, I guess we would draw just a really long bar because they have so much more money. But since I'm now trying to compare Monica, let's see, how can I say this? I'm trying to show that Ruth has 4 times as much as Susan. And it's the same Monica in both of them. So I need to draw Monica's the same size, but I need to draw Ruth's 4 times bigger than Susan. So I consider this as a possibility. Let's draw the same size bar. And then I'm going to put the same thing here. And this is still Monica right here. Now on this other side, this to the left of Monica there, that's not Susan. That's going to be Ruth. But it says that Ruth is 4 times bigger than Susan. So I'm going to draw 4. Now, pardon me here while I figure out how to do my program. I'm going to draw Ruth 4 times as big as Susan. I'm going to do it over and under each other here. I think you'll find that in this case it's going to make more sense. Now let me see if I can copy that one and okay, now let's see if I can organize these correctly. Goodness, looks like I have way too many. What's going on here? This thing just keeps... Let me get rid of some of these because they're going to be in the way. Okay. So here it's set up above that Ruth has 4 times as much as Susan. So now if we look at this should be Ruth. Come on now, cooperate. And that's Ruth, and that's Ruth. And now these 4 are 4 times as much as Susan. So I think we've got it set up, except for a label on the bottom picture here. This one, Monica and Ruth together, should be $372. Now, okay, so what? Well, if we can get rid of this and this, then that just leaves us with these three here. Now, how can we get rid of those two that I circled first with the green? Well, we know that this top part here, this one here, we know that's $186. Okay, and that must mean that this also is $186. This part here. So if we would get rid of this part here, this part here, sorry about the mess, if we would get rid of that from this 372, then we would have these three left to talk about. So we know that this here is the same as the 186 here. So if we subtract 186, and I've worked myself into a corner here, let's see if I can still do this. Let's subtract it, get rid of it. So there's 6, and 16 minus 8 is 8, 2 minus 1. So these bottom three here then should be $186. Okay, now we've almost got the problem solved. If we can split this 186 up three different ways, then we will know what goes in each of those boxes, and we will also know what goes into Susan's because hers is the same size. Now let's divide 186 three ways. Okay, that goes 18, and 3 goes into 6 twice, and I won't, since I ran out of room, I won't do any more there. So this should be, let me see if I can change the color here. Okay, this should be $62, and this should be $62, and then of course this one is $62, and in fact this one here is 62, and so is this one here because it's the same size. Just that, so we said that Ruth, and this is Ruth here, was 4 times as big as Susan. So if this one's, if Ruth is 4 times bigger than Susan, then Susan has to be one of Ruth's 4 different boxes, which makes 62. Okay, I may have over-explained that, but you can probably see it from the picture. So hopefully that helps. If it doesn't, we'll try it a different way. Okay, thanks for watching.